Hello, welcome to Lord Havoc's Marvel Champions custom content stream. I hope you're having a good day. Disclaimer, there is a bit of background noise. I apologise once again. For the last couple of videos I've had this disclaimer because where I'm recording it is ridiculously hot and I can't survive without the aircon, so I apologise for that. I've tried to shield the mic as best I can. But I don't know, I'm not a sound engineer, I have no idea. This episode, as promised, last episode I finished the War of the Realms campaign. If you're at all interested in campaigns, I highly recommend you check it out. That and Gotham's Reckoning are top-notch, absolutely top-notch efforts. And yeah, can't recommend it enough. But for this one I'm going back to a custom villain. We're doing Gorilla Grodd by ES. I'm a big fan of ES, as you well know, or as regular listeners would know. I've always thought it was a bit weird. His name is Gorilla Grodd. Like, he's clearly a gorilla. Why not just call him Grodd? But he's been around for quite a while, so in those days, that's the sort of thing they did. But anyway, Gorilla Grodd, I've heard really good things about this scenario. It's one of the ones that is up for contention for council approval. So the council, the people that run the Discord, they sort of get together and vote on. Everybody votes on a thing that they council approve, and a council approved product is one that they would deem worthy of like official release. Like if FFG was to release it officially, it would be okay. It's mechanically, thematically, the design work, all that sort of stuff, top notch. So it's one of those. It's up contention for one of those. So I thought I'd give it a go. It was on the list, up on the queue already. So hey, why not? Gorilla Grodd 2/2 Gorilla. Funnily enough, while Gorilla Grodd has the brute trait, he gets +1 attack and -1 scheme. While Gorilla Grodd has the psionic trait, he gets +1 scheme and -1 attack because he's a sonic. He has sonic powers, which is pretty sweet. Contents: Gorilla Grodd standard, go bananas. They're all there, all ready to go. Shuffle, just so there's no cheating. Each player searches for a panicked civilian minion and puts into play engage with them. Oh man. Nope. Oh, okay, thanks, man. Panic civilian and puts them into play, engage with them. Okay, shuffle the deck again. Alright, advance to stage 1B. And just look at the design of this set. It's just beautiful. Just beautiful. Alright. Gorilla Grodd's normally a Flash villain. I just gotta say, right, I mean the Flash I just don't understand the Flash. He moves faster than light. Like faster than light. There's like a panel where he says that he thinks in nanoseconds or something to that effect. No, it's not even nanoseconds. It's something else. It's something ridiculous, which is a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a second. I mean, it's... How does he ever get beaten? How does he not just instantly destroy everything he goes up against? I mean, he just has to touch you and you would explode. It blows my mind. But that's comics for you. Comics are a wonderful thing. A walk in the park. Using advanced technology, Gorilla Grodd has brought his forces right into Central City's park. Primal Rage. While there is less than 4 threat here, I'm playing solo, so it's just 4. Gorilla Grodd gains the brute trait. While there is more than 7 threat here, Gorilla Grodd gains the psionic trait. See, all works together. It starts on 5. Holy crap! Jeez. And goes up by 1. So he's right in the sweet spot there. He doesn't have either trait just yet, but he's getting close. Wow. Love it. Love it already. Cool. Now, for my hero, I'm playing Batwoman. Now, I was going to play Storm, because I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with Storm. And I thought, nah, I can't do that. And there's no reskinned heroes, DC heroes. As I pointed out, the DC project specifically didn't want reskinned FFG product for the DC stuff. So they're all original heroes. So my previous ruling of not having custom versus custom is out the window. And I decided it has to be a DC hero to go up against a DC villain. So I went with Batwoman because she was the one that was sitting right here. That's really what it was. It was either her or Power Girl, and I just saw her first. And so I just went, hey, I'll do her. And I love it, so it's fine. I'm cool with that. So Batwoman versus Grodd. Let's do it. I have to shuffle this and play with the top card face up. What do we get? Tactical Retreat. I'm cool with that. Let's get her 6 cards and get the show on the road. Planning ahead. Energy, Julia. See, now this one, you don't want to go all the way down because it's less than 4, he gets brute, so he becomes stronger. That's quite fascinating. So it's quite a lot of threat control. I quite like that. I quite like that. I don't need Skilled Investigator just yet, so let's get another card. In the mulligan, what did I get? Turn in the Tide. Okay, so I think I can afford both Julia and Poison Ivy. I didn't get a prep card. That's quite disappointing. Didn't get a single prep card. Let's mulligan one of the planning the heads. Still no prep card. Well, I still got Julia, right? So energy and planning ahead will play Julia. I now have +1 hand size. I was pretty happy with that. Julia, I can remove 1 threat. Put him down a little bit. Do I want to though? I mean, I might as well flip. What does this guy do? I didn't read this out. Panic civilians. Oh no! Incite. What does incite mean? Incite means add threat, right? Oh yeah, it's placed that much threat. That's what I thought. So that actually is now up on 6. So now that I know that, which is why it's 4 and 7. That's very clever. Guard. I mean, you cannot take damage. Discard an attack or thwart event from your hand. Discard this card. Oh. Discard an attack or thwart event from your hand. Discard this card. If you're in alter ego form, you may remove up to 3 threat from a scheme. Well, I am in alter ego mode, and I do have a thwart card or an attack card. I've got Turn of the Tide, which is an attack card. So discard this card. If you're in alter ego, you may remove 3 threat from a scheme. You may remove. I might as well, eh? Why not? So he now has +1 attack and -1 scheme. I wonder if I could very quickly whip up a brute and a psionic. How quickly could I whip up brute and psionic key things? It needs to be super quick because I'm in the middle of a stream and I don't want to bore the crap out of people. So let's see. Because I'm pretty sure there is a tokens. Yeah, tokens. Acceleration, counter, damage, threat. No, I don't want that. What are the other things called? Like a what are the other things called? You know, like tough and stun. Status cards? Status card template. Check this out. Alright, so hey. Let's do it. Let's do it. So if we put this to if I say brute and then okay, so let's call this brute, and then what does brute give him? It gives him +1 +1 attack -1 scheme. Let's enlarge in that. Alright, so let's just do it is called brute, right? I don't want to do all this work and then have it not be any good. Yeah, brute, right? So +1 attack, -1 scheme. +1 attack, -1 scheme. Alright, so let's export that. And then put it into the game. let's just grab one of these and change it to this. Actually, you know what? I already want to do a change. This is not very exciting gameplay. I apologize profusely. But I think it'll be cool. So if I change this to this, and make it double-sided, ta-da! Brute! I'm overly excited by that work. But I have to be, because I just bored the crap out of you, so I'm really sorry. So I'm going to change, so let's just very quickly make another one. Psionic. And change the color to be more like Grodd's one. So more purpley. Yeah, let's do that. And psionic is instead -1 attack +1 scheme. And then let's save that one and chuck it in the game. So let's just grab another one. And grab psionic. Ta-da! I'm pretty pleased with that. I'm actually quite pleased with that. I don't know. I'm overly pleased that I should be, but like I said, I apologize for the wasting your time. So I'm just going to chuck this over here somewhere, just so it's not in my face. But this is, so at the moment he is brute. He has the brute trait. Go. Actually, you know what? I'll chuck it here. +1 attack, -1 scheme. Yeah, it works. It works for me. Alright, so we got rid of that dude, the civilians. We went down by 3. I can't afford poison ivy. I do have bulletproof though. I didn't get to do a prep card, which is a shame, but it is what it is. I do get +1 hand slice though, so let's go to Batwoman. actually, you know what? I think I might actually stay as Kate. Get some more cards happening. I don't have a way of confusing him though, which is a shame. Although I do have bulletproof to stop the damage. What does it bulletproof do? When you would take any amount of damage, prevent one of that damage, plus one additional damage for each card in the contingency deck, which is a whole heap. So actually, yeah, I'll swap to Batwoman, because I'm getting +1 cards anyway. So I actually am getting 6 minus 2 is 4. So that's cool. On the surveillance, yeah, baby. Yeah. Love it. Don't really need Quasar. I think I might swap Quasar out. But, oh well, that's fine. Oh, when I flopped a Batwoman, I should have attacked or thwarted. Yeah, before I do anything. I'm gonna thwart. There we go. Cool. And then reset and get my card. So now it's his turn. We now get threat. He's currently in brute form. He's a gorilla. As we currently know. So he's attacking me. So he activates and he's attacking me for 2, 3, plus whatever his boost is. I'm going to bulletproof. So let's go for it. He gets 1. Just very pretty. I love the purple. That's a really nice purple. Yeah, that's very cool. Alright, so 2, 3, 4. Bulletproof will get rid of all that. Because it's +1. So it prevents 1, so it goes down to 3, and then it says 1 for each card in the contingency deck, and there's currently 4 of those, and I get to draw a card. So that was the best bulletproof. Bulletproof is the best right at the start. When you've got your deck. So happy with that. We then get a treachery card. Now I don't have my beloved preparation card out that stops those treachery cards from happening. It's just the greatest card ever. What is it, Higher Ground or whatever? It's just magnificent. But I do have this though. When a treachery is revealed, choose a player. Remove the revealed treachery. That sort of stuff. So let's see. Oh, it's not a treachery. It's a side scheme. Damn. Hold still. Who's the kid? Gorilla Grodd has the power of the Still Force. I don't know what that means. The Still Force? What is that? The opposite of the Speed Force, obviously. Yeah, I'm not too sure what that is. When revealed, move threat from the main scheme until Gorilla Grodd gains the Brute trait. Well, he already has the Brute trait, so I don't need to do that. If 4 or more threat is moved here this way, this card gets a still counter. Okay, well it didn't move, so that's fine. When Gorilla Grodd would take damage, remove that amount of threat from here instead. Ah, that's cool. If the card has a still counter on it, put it in the victory display, otherwise discard it. Right. That's cool. It's very inventive. Okay, well there's only 3 there, so I only have to do a 3. That's fine. My turn. Still no prep cards. Oh, I got 1. Got 1 prep card. Okay. Well, Batman first aid for Actually, let's hold off a second. I'm going to thwart for 2. And then I'm going to flip. And I'm going to play Batman and First Aid are going to pay for Counterintelligence, which is a prep card, which means that my next card is reduced by 1. And then I'm going to Poison Ivy. It's going to attack for 4. So 1, 2, 3. Get rid of that. And then he cops 1 from there. Yanks. Reset. I get +1 card, so that's 7 cards. Surely I'll get a prep card in here. Oh my god, what is going on here? Where's all her cards? I'm halfway through the deck now. That's madness. But another under surveillance, so that's pretty handy. Alright. Threat. He schemes. 1, because he's at -1 scheme. So 1 plus 1 is 2. And the boost effect says move 2 threat from the main scheme to the side scheme with the least threat. If no threat is moved this way, take 2 indirect damage. Wow. That's a bit harsh. Treachery is... Oh, a counter card is... A treachery! When revealed, alter ego, this card gains surge. I might just stop that from happening completely. Remove from the game. What does it do in hero mode? Gorilla Grodd attacks you with... It's weird that alter ego is after hero. It's usually alter ego and then hero, right? Or was it the other way around? I don't know. Anyway, who cares? Who am I to question the ES? Gorilla Grodd attacks you with +1 attack. If a friendly character's fears, so give Gorilla a tough status card. Do I really care about this? I might let it surge and see if it does something worse. So it surges into Mind Thrust. Peril. Okay. So peril means only I can deal with it. Choose. Gorilla Grodd schemes. Hero with the highest attack. Discard 2 cards. Right. Yeah, I'm going to do that one. That one's far worse. So, Tactical Retreat. Remove it from the game, and then I draw 3 cards. So it gets removed from the game completely, and I draw 3 cards. Sweet. Love it. Now I've got some cards to spend. Let's go shopping. My turn. Okay. There's a lot going on here. I'm going to stay as Kate for a second because I want to do a prep card and then get the free cheap next card. Oh, there's only 1 prep card here. What is the deal? What a disgrace. Well, that's clearly going to be it then. So, surveillance team and first aid is going to pay for hiding in shadows. My next... Oh, I should have used counterintelligence on that too. The 2 that went up. I'm going to say counterintelligence paid. Stop that too. That was the whole point. Okay. Alright, so those 2 pay for higher ground. The next card I pay is 1 less. So that will be multitasking will pay for under surveillance. Thank you. Love it. Now, I could clear the area and then turn the tide him. So if I spend 1 to clear the area, I get another card back. I would then have 1, 2. So I wouldn't be able to afford Kurt. And I want Kurt. So call, turn, and endurance. Actually, should I just hold off on Kurt just right now? Yeah, you know what? Because I do want endurance as well. So let's call the bat to pay for clear the area. Let's get rid of that one and gives me a card. Okay, Mockingbird. I've really got to swap her for the DC version. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. What is the DC version of Mockingbird? Do I have it over here, maybe? I don't know what it is, so I don't know what to grab. Right, and because I reduced it to 0, I'm going to turn the tide for 3. That takes care of that. And then Mockingbird is going to pay for endurance. Kate is going to wreck. It says 3, but she only gets 2. And then flip. And Poison Ivy is going to hit for 2. Reset. My hand size is now 6. I've got 1, so I get 5. These better all be her prep cards. All of them need to be her prep cards. Otherwise, something's gone horribly wrong. Well, I got 2 of them. But still, what's going on here? I'm down to 11. Alright, villain turn. Boink. He's still in brute mode. So interesting here, it doesn't say that he loses brute and gains psionic. It says that he just gains psionic. Does that mean he keeps brute? I don't know. I'll have to find out. He's attacking. Because I'm back into hero mode now. So he attacks for 2, 3, plus whatever his boost is. Oh, he should be up by 1. I don't have a bulletproof, so I will be defending with Poison Ivy. Ooh, nasty. Mala and the Brain. Is that legit? Teamwork. Psionic Brute. When defeated, each player engaged by a gorilla minion stuns a character they control. That is my favorite minion ever. Anyway, he annihilates Poison Ivy. Like, she doesn't even stand a slight chance. And we get it. Oh, this new card should be up. Disgraceful. When your minion is revealed. Okay. And the encounter card is a side scheme. There's a lot of side schemes happening here. Taking captives. Gorilla Grodd is extracting information any way he can from the heroes. When revealed, add 1 threat here for each gorilla character in play. Grodd is a gorilla, so we get 2 for me and then 1 for Grodd. Forced Intrut. When an ally is defeated, if Gorilla Grodd has the psionic trait, give him a face down boost card. Okay. No problem. My turn. Okay, well, I'm going to thwart for 2. And then flip. And I'm going to play Catwoman, who gets me a card. I'm going to use fortified cape to pay for Wiccan, because the next... Oh no, what am I doing? To pay for always prepared. The next card I play is now worth 1. Or 1 less, sorry, my bad. To put out Stargirl. Stargirl's going to thwart for 1. Gets rid of that. And does her magic, which is 2. Hey, thank you very much. And gets a thingo. I keep forgetting to use the prep back into thing. I should have put counterintelligence shuffled back into my deck. Which means I can no longer afford Kurt. He's just stuck in my head, poor Kurt. Oh well. And Catwoman might as well. Might as well throw that last one off. Why not? Alright. I'm going to stay as Kate. And then I'm going to get 7 minus 1 is 6 cards. Why is there still no higher ground? There's only 4 cards left. 2 of those are higher grounds. Crazy. But still, I got my high tech gear, so I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Alright. Villain. He schemes for 1 plus 1. Reveal this card. Okay. Is the boost effect attached to the main scheme. Okay. Well, let's just do the 2 here first. And then increase the amount of threat by primal rage ability references by 5. To any references by 5 per person. Decrease the amount of threat the mental giant ability, just that one, references by 5. So increase, so it's all about increase the amount of threat. So now it's saying while there is less than 9 threat here, Gorilla Grodd gains the brute trait. So we've got that. And now this is decreasing. While there is more than 2 threat here, Gorilla Grodd gains the psionic trait. Force response. After the threat on the main scheme is reduced to 0, discard this card. So, alright, now I've got to go in, I've got to ask the question. Does he have both? Because now he is definitely brute. While there is more than, and that's now reduced by 5. So decrease references by 5. So 2. While there is more than 2 threat here, which there is, Gorilla Grodd gains a psionic trait. So does he grab them both at the same time? Because if he does, then they cancel each other out. But he now has both traits, and so he can trigger a whole bunch of different stuff when it comes out. It says if he's got the brute trait, do this. If he's got the psionic trait, do that. I'm going to see if ES is online. No. I'm going to send a quick message to see if they're online to see if that's what's meant to happen. That's how I interpret it. That's what I think is meant to happen. Yeah. I'm playing Grodd on stream right now. Quick question. Does this situation mean that Grodd now has both brute and psionic? And then I'll just grab a quick screenshot. So just waiting for ES to respond. Yay! So he does. I was right. He does grab both. So yeah. So these do cancel each other out. Glad to see you playing the monkey. And he likes the cards. I whipped them up literally in minutes. I love it. Oh, that's great. That means a lot to me. So I'm glad. Alright, back to it. So, yes, he now has both traits, which is why I thought it makes perfect sense, because now he can trigger both effects, like when the effects come along and stuff. Alright, so what do we got? What do we got? Where was I? Oh, so yeah, so we got this. That was his booster thing. So he schemed, and then he revealed this card. So now he's got the two. So it's attached to the scheme. There doesn't appear to be any way to get rid of it. It's just there. So I'm going to have to rejig this multiple times. But, oh well. At the moment, he's got two. He's got both, which is fine. Alright, treasury. I mean, encounter. It is a minion. I'm going to immediately get rid of it. When a minion is revealed, exhaust the contingency deck and remove unseen strike from the game. Defeat that minion. Heal all damage from Batwoman. See you later. Very happy to use it against this asshole. Villainous. Oh, his attack gains overkill. Patrol. Yeah, screw that guy. He's out of there. Defeat that minion. Heal all damage from Batwoman. You meant to exhaust the deck too, by the way, but exhausting it in this fashion is just mainly us. It just basically just means I can't use more than one until the refresh phase. Defeat that minion. Heal all damage from Batwoman. If she's ready, stun the villain. Otherwise, ready her. She is ready. I'm going to stun the villain. Cop that, Grodd. Stunned. Alright. That's one minion gotten rid of. Does he get removed from the game or he just gets defeated? It'd be a bit OP if he gets removed from the game. But still, defeated is enough for me. Next card goes up. Cool. Alright. I'm in Kate mode. Give me a prep card, man. Like, there's none. None. That's madness. That really upsets me. I'm going to use Stargirl. Remove a threat and deal 1 point of damage. Oh wait, I didn't remove the 2 points of damage from before, did I? I was too excited. I was too excited looking at the thing. So he's down to 3. Boink. Alright, so he's down to 3. He's got 2 threat. Let's use rush the scene to pay for clear the area, which clears that and then gets me a card. Please be a prep card. It is a prep card. It's not the cool ones, but it is a prep card. That means these last 3, 2 of them are... No, 1 of them is higher ground, at least. There's 1 higher ground, right? Yeah. Alright, so that's fine. I can now use strength to pay for counterintelligence. My next card is reduced by 1. I'm going to use bat dive to pay for my high-tech gear. And I'm going to keep the side scheme thing. I've had 2 side schemes so far. Oh wait, I could use the attachment. Oh, it's only when the attachment comes into play. Yeah. So I'll just keep that. Boink. Swap to Batwoman. I'm going to shuffle. Let's find counterintelligence and shuffle it in. That's her ability. And then I can't afford Kurt again. Poor Kurt. He just gets hammered. And then I'll just leave her to defend. I'll leave Catwoman to defend. So while I'm in Kate mode, I'll hit for 1. Oh, Catwoman doesn't need to defend because he's stunned. I'm going to hit for 1. He's down to 1. So Catwoman's gone. He's down to 1. Still got Stargirl. I didn't even really need to flip, to be honest with you. I could have just stayed as is. Because counterintelligence will stop the scheming from happening. Yeah. I've got bulletproof, which I don't even really need. Anyway, it's fine. Ready. My hand size is now 6. I have 2, so I get 4. It's my last 4. There we go. Ah, so there's only 1 high ground. It was the last card. What a disgrace. And her beloved, my beloved Boots Batsuit. Oh, love it. 2 best cards right at the end there. I don't need to reshuffle my deck yet because I don't need to draw for it. Or is it automatic? I think it's as soon as you need to, you have to. Yeah, so it's if you're in a situation where you're drawing and you run out, you don't have to keep drawing. But as soon as your deck is empty, you reshuffle it, recreate it, reshuffle it, and then give yourself a face down counter card. Cool, simple as that. Next, boink. So there's less than 4. Oh, so that increases by 9. There's less than 9, and there is. And that's 2. While there is more than 2. So he doesn't have psionic anymore. Okay. Because while there is more than 2, he gains psionic. So he doesn't have psionic right now. Okay. But he does have brute. He goes to attack, but he of course cannot because he's stunned. So then we get encounter cards. We have one from before, so let's deal with that one. it is Panic Civilians, Insight, and Guard. Which means... No, it's more than 2, not 2. So it has to be 3. 3 is the magic number. Cool. Alright, and then the next one is... Oh, another Panic Civilians. Jeez. And now he's got it back. 3 is the magic number. Now he goes back to his Sonic and Brute at the same time. Cool. Back to me. Discard an attack or thwart card. Here's a thwart card. Let's see what happens. Let's trigger him. Well, maybe. Stargirl's going to thwart for 1, and let's see if she does anything. She has to do at the very least 1. Yeah, Giganta. Boink. Down he goes. Stargirl goes. Now he goes to his next one. So Brute, Sonic. Alright, so he gets his Brute and his Sonic. I'll just put him down here for a second because I need to see. Hit points go back up to 16. Gorilla. While Gorilla Grodd has the Brute trait, he gets +2 attack and +1 scheme. Oh! What does +3 say? +2 attack -1, +2 attack -1. +2 attack -1, +2 attack. Oh, okay. Back to the drawing board. Let's go back to here. Sonic is... Gets +2 scheme, -1 attack. +2 scheme. Boink. Save. Okay, let me change this to Sonic 1. Sonic 2. Okay, let's save that and then export it. And then let's grab Brute and make a 2, and Brute is +2 attack -1 scheme. Okay, let's save that and then export that one. Get those across. Across. And then let's get him in the game. So let's do this. Brute 1 is the top level, and then 2 is the bottom level. So now we've got Brute 1 and Brute 2, and then Psionic. And then Psionic is the top one, and the bottom one is this one. So let's change those to the stage 1 and stage 2 ones. He has Brute, he doesn't have Psionic yet. Okay. So stage 2, 16 hit points. He gets +2 attack, -1 scheme. When revealed, deal each player face down encounter card. Okay, no problem. And then put this back on. Cool. Let's just chuck that up there in preparation. Where was I? He doesn't get Sonic. He's revealed a thing. Triggered him. I got my 2 panic civilians. Alright, ended up back to upside down encounter cards. So Batwoman can just thwart that too. And then flip to Kate. Actually, I don't even want to flip to Kate. Do I even need to flip to Kate? With these, I've got all the cards I need. So these, it was basically just to get her Batsuit out. I don't need to worry about that now. So these 2 will pay for higher ground. Keep the Batsuit in preparation. Bulletproof I'll keep for my defense. I think I'm good. I can now trigger pretty much everything. Yeah. I've got threat 100% under control. I'm going to say that I use preparation and Kurt. And then use clear the area to pay for higher ground. And then use clear the area to get rid of one of these guys. I'm not an alter ego from, so I don't remove threat, but I don't need to remove threat anyway, right? So, alright. Now, I don't have an attack event, so I can't get rid of the other guy. Or the other mob. But that's alright. That's fine. Now, do I have any prep cards in here to shuffle back in? I do. Okay. Alright. That's it. That's the end of my turn. Reset. Hand size is 6, so I get 4 cards. Okay. Ironic. Cool. Alright. Threat. He goes to attack. He gets a boost card. Now, I've got options here. I can either let him attack and bulletproof it, which will get rid of at least 3 attack. So he's currently attacking for 4 plus whatever he boosts, right? Or I can cancel that completely. When the villain would activate against you, discard Hiding in the Shadows, cancel that activation. I can cancel the whole thing. and then just take care of the encounter cards. I think I might do that. I'm going to trigger hiding in the shadows. So I'm going to discard hiding in the shadows, which cancels the entire activation. So we'll put that back there. Now because that triggers, I'm going to put always prepared into the discard pile and put hiding in the shadows back into play. And because I triggered a preparation card, after you trigger the ability, I get to deal 2 damage to a character, to an enemy. I'll pop that there, which will obviously be him. And I also get to, oh no, I don't get to high ground just yet. I don't get to draw a card because I haven't got the suit out yet. So I've cancelled activation, I've got that back. Sweet. Okay. Now, encounter cards. I now have 2 encounter cards. The first one, I just remember I do have higher ground in play. When an encounter card would be dealt to you, discard higher ground. So I'm going to interrupt that and do high ground. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I do have to still deal with this encounter card, but we'll deal with that in a second. Oh, that's a terrible high ground. Oh my god, I waited all this time and this is what I get. Oh, what a shameful showing. That is terrible. I'm really upset about that. I mean, it is OP, but jeez. And I've wasted my always prepared. I didn't realize I was going to high ground. Oh, jeez. I'm going to win this without high ground. I'm going to show that it can be done. I'm only doing 2 points of damage. Because I'm discarding that, which is worth nothing, discarding that, which is worth nothing, discarding that, which is worth 1, so 2. And I'm actually going to keep this and deal with myself this card. Because then I'm going to trigger it when a side scheme is revealed. So a side scheme is revealed. Before it does anything, I'm going to trigger Master Detective. Side scheme is revealed, exhaust, remove the discard the side scheme, remove 2 threat from the main scheme and confuse the villain. You may change forms. So that's now gone. 2 acceleration tokens, gone. Unbelievable. Apex Predator, what a nasty, nasty card. Why is that not worth more? I remove 2 threat, thanks, bye. And I can then confuse the villain, which is great. And then I can change forms if I want. I don't want. I don't think I want to. Well, I get to do it for free. And then I'll be an alter ego when this happens. Yeah, you know what? I will. I will change forms. Why not? Cool. Now we reveal this one. Oh, what a waste of a higher ground, man. And I can't even trigger any of my stuff. Dr. Psycho. Oh, this should be flipped up. Teamwork. Psionic. Well, he doesn't have the psionic trait at the moment. So teamwork doesn't trigger. There's nothing else with psionic in place. So teamwork doesn't trigger. Force interrupt. When Dr. Psycho activates, he gets +1 scheme and +1 attack for each mental resource in the engaged player's hand. Oh, I like that. That's pretty cool, too. When defeated, confuse each character controlled by the player who defeated Dr. Psycho. Confuse each character controlled by the player who defeated Dr. Psycho. He is tough. Jeez. Alright, my turn. Okay. You know what? I should actually have done the one where he attacks you and then done bulletproof. Ah, well, it is what it is. Okay. First things first. Multitasking is going to pay to use to get rid of this guy. Cool. And I'm in alter ego, so I can remove 3 threat, but I don't have any threat to remove, so that's fine. It is what it is. I don't have any prep cards. Let's use surveillance team. Turn the tide. And bulletproof. To pay for Mockingbird. Okay, so Mockingbird. I'm going to stun this guy. He's a bit ridiculous. I mean, seriously. I'm going to stun him. I'm not going to stun the main villain. It says stun an enemy, so. And then when you're defeating, everybody's confused. Look at that. I'm just going to ignore him. I'm going to attack for 1. He's confused at the moment, so it's because when he activates as well. I actually need to confuse him. He's going, if I stay as Kate, he gets +1 scheme, +1 attack for each mental resource. No, you know what? I think this guy's more dangerous. So Grodd is stunned and confused. Stunned and confused. That's like a movie title. Oh, that's Dazed and Confused, isn't it? I can't afford Batsuit. I don't need to remove any threat. I didn't play any of these. I'm going to flip to Batwoman. Choose a prep card. We all know what that's going to be. Put that back in my hand, into my deck, sorry. And then I guess I'm going to attack for 1. Just try and get him down as best as I can. I'm going to keep the Batsuit, reset. And my hand size is 6, -1 is 5. Cool. Alright. Villain turn. Boink. While there is less than 9 threat here, he gains Brute. And while there is more than 2, he gains Psionic. So he has not more than 2, so he's still in Brute mode. But he is stunned and confused though. He goes to attack. Oh, I can cancel. I don't want to cancel the whole activation because he's already stunned. It's fine. So stun this guy. This guy then hits me. Now he activates. He gets +1 for every mental card. Oh, it doesn't say mental resource, does it? For each mental resource in the engaged player's hand. Holy crap! 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's hitting for 5. She should have a damage counter. Well, I think it's pretty safe to say Mockingbird's copping it. Oh my god, Dr. Psycho's just slamming in for 5 points. What a champion. Alright, so he cops that. I then get a treachery card. I don't have high ground in play, so out it comes. I have no way of stopping this from happening. Nope. So, boom. Here we go. Advance. The villain schemes. Alright. But he can't because he's confused. Hey, cop that. Alright. Next one is me. Dr. Psycho. Just hammering me. This guy. What do we do? What are we doing? Skilled investigator will turn the tide. I mean, clear the arrow. Blink. It's only one, but I get another card, so that's fine. Hopefully it's the card I want. Counterintelligence is not what I want. Jeez. Well, genius and counterintelligence will pay for the batsuit. Love my batsuit. And first aid will pay for my cape, because my cape will protect me when this dude tries to confuse me. Use my ability. Surely there's a prep card in here I can get rid of. There we go. Always prepared. Goes in there. And then I'm attacking for one. I'm just very slowly but surely whittling this dude down. Reset. Let's see what happens here. I get 6 cards. 1, 2. Yeah, only 2. So he's hitting for 3 this time. And I've got no bulletproofs. So I'll be defending next turn for sure. Alright, 1 on here. So he's still got brute. He's attacking me. I will cancel that activation. When a villain would activate, discard, cancel the activation. I discard, hide in the shadows. The villain does not activate. Does that mean also that the minions activate? Don't? So they activate, and then they choose to either attack or scheme, depending on what the hero form is. But does that include the minion? Yeah, so each minion then activates as a separate process. And this card specifically says, when the villain would activate against you, discard. So I'm not stopping Dr. Psycho's attack. I'm just stopping Grodd's attack. So Grodd cancels. Now because I did that, I'm going to trigger deal 2 damage to an enemy and do it to Psycho. I gotta get this guy off the board. He's kicking my ass. And I should have plus 4 hit points. I'm gonna draw a card. So I've got the Batsuit out. I don't have the card that says to. Yeah. Okay. I don't have the card that says to put it back in play, which is always prepared, which is in my hand. Okay, alright. he then activates. He activates for 1, 2. Oh, 3. I just got another one. Oh, you bastard. Unbelievable. So he is attacking for 4. This is why I've got to kill this guy. I've got to kill this dude. He's annihilating me. I'm defending for 2. So I take 2. Bloody hell. What an asshole. Then we get an encounter card, and it is Ego Whip. I like this. What is going on here? What's going on here? Is it him just slapping him around? Or is he compelling them to hit each other around? Like this guy's getting hit by this guy. Yeah, I think he's making them fight each other in like a riot. That's awesome. When revealed, if Gorilla Grodd has the psionic trait, no he does not. Your ally with the highest attack attacks you, which I don't have, so that's fine anyway. Brute trait, your ally with the highest thwart schemes. I don't have either allies. If for this activation, treat this ally as a minion. If ally did not, I should say, if an ally did not activate this way, summon a panic civilian minion and reveal it. Oh, that's cool. I like that. So it's not just the lazy Surge. Surge is the laziest mechanic ever. But no, summon. And summon, if I remember correctly, is you search for it, right? Seek is when you discard, summon is when you find one. Let me just very quickly check that. Summon. Search the deck, discard anywhere for a specific card. Yep. So I'll grab it from here. Panic Civilians. There we go. Boink. There we go. That's good. That's very good. Okay, next. Now, what can I do? What can I do? I have to kill this guy off. Like, this is just getting crazy now. So, first off is under surveillance is going to pay for clear the area. Blink. And I get a card. High ground, thank you very much. Although I did say I was going to win the game without high ground. Because I cleared all threat, I am going to turn the tide and put the 3 onto here. See you later, Dr. Psycho. You kicked ass, dude. You have no shame. Absolutely no shame. Oh, there should have been an extra thread on there, but clear the area would have cleared both of them because of that. Should have been 2, but clear the area gets rid of 2, so that's fine. Because he got gotten rid of, all the characters I control should be confused, so I'm going to use my cape to... Oh, I have to discard it. When you would be stunned or confused, discard the cape. Give Batwoman a tough status card. Okay. Alright. So I don't get confused and I get a tough status card. What's next? I'm going to use Bat Dive to get rid of Panic Civilians because it's an attack event. And... I'm going to flip to Kate, use First Aid and Call of the Bat to pay for High Ground, and then I get the next one's reduced by 1, so I'm going to use that to pay for Always Prepared. Ready, get 7 cards. Cool. Villain turn. Threat goes up by 1. He's in brute mode. He now schemes. I have no way to stop it, but I do have a counterintelligence. So let's see if we can use that. Because he's currently at -1 scheme. So he's at 1 plus 1, and there's a boost effect. So 1 plus 1. I'm going to use counterintelligence to get rid of that 2. and just make it go back down to the 1. And the boost effect is move 2 threat from the main scheme to the side scheme with the least threat. If no threats move this way, take 2 indirect damage. Okay. 1, 2. Oh, I can't take any damage. Tough. Is that just from an attack? Just take any damage. Discard the status card. Alright, done. So I'm still on 14. And that's my turn. No, what am I talking about? Counter card. Counter card is... just making sure I haven't missed anything. Counter card is Psychic Crush. When revealed, take 3 indirect damage, 5 instead if Gorilla Grodd has Psionic trait. He does not. You may discard a card at random from your hand to prevent 2 of this damage. If a friendly character is defeated this way, give Gorilla Grodd a face down boost card. I think I'll just take 3 damage. A card at random. I don't care if I lose any of these cards. Yeah, I'm going to do a card at random. Catwoman. Probably the only one I actually wanted to keep. Anyway, boink. Got all those back. This gets... sorry, prevent 2 of that damage. So I still take 1. And then, boom, that's done. My turn. My turn is... planning ahead is going to get me 3 because I've got 1, 2, 3. So planning ahead will pay for Batman. I'm going to flip to Batwoman and choose a prep card. Do I have any prep cards in here? There's one. Fortified Cape. Well, there you go. That was an easy choice. Get shuffled back in. Oh, when Batman comes into play, remove 1 threat from each scheme in play. So, blink. That's gone. Yeah, that doesn't count as... does that count as me? After your hero thwarts, removes all threat from a scheme, deal 1 damage to an enemy. It has to be qualified as an action. Is a response an action? Can't find a definitive answer that Terry's removing of the threat counts as me removing the threat for me to turn the tide. I can't see a definitive answer to that. So, you know what? I'm just going to say no because I don't want to cheat. It is what it is. So, Terry will then attack for 2. Batwoman will attack for 1. And I'm discarding Rush the Scene. because I don't need it. And then I'm resetting and getting, so it's 6, getting 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Sweet. Villain turn. He stays in brute mode. He is now attacking me. Terry's going to take it on the chin. I do have bulletproof, but I'm not going to use it. Terry's going to cop it instead. So 2, 3, 4 plus whatever he gets, which is nothing. Terry's 100% dead. See you, buddy. And I now get an encounter card. Have I got the thing that cancels encounter cards? Ah, well, I do have higher ground. I don't want to use it. I want to win the game without higher ground. There was some criticism that higher ground was a little OP. We've just proven that's not the case. Before, it only did 2 points of damage. So that's not OP. 2 for 2 is not OP. But we have seen in previous videos where it did like 8, and one time it even did 10, which is a lot. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to do it. I'm not going to use it. I'm going to do it without it. Let's see what happens. Counter card is Side Scheme, Taking Captives. So 2. When revealed, add 1 threat here for each gorilla replay. Grodd is a gorilla. When an ally is defeated, Gorilla Grodd has a psionic trait, give him a face down boost card. Well, that was after Terry was already dead when this came out. Plus, he doesn't have the psionic trait anyway, so we're all good. My turn. Okay, well now it's definitive. Batwoman's going to thwart for 1? Yes. Batwoman's going to thwart for 1. Well, she thwarts for 2, but she's going to thwart for 1. And then because that went to 0, I'm going to turn the tide. There's no question about that working. 1, 2, 3. He's down to 3. I'm going to bat dive. Playing ahead will pay for it on its own. 1, 2, 3. And even if he didn't, I've got plenty of other cards to do it. So bat dive does 4 plus 1 for each card of the contingency deck, which is 1. So it does 5 points of damage. 1, 2, 3. Dead. And I get a card. Yay! Victory! God, I love this character so much. She is a beast. Which is appropriate, because I went up against a beast. So that's Gorilla Grodd taken care of. Just awesome. Just absolutely awesome. Not overly complicated. The fact that I had to keep re-guessing what this was a little annoying, but that's just because I'm dumb. And I just don't like overcomplicated stuff, right? But that's the thing, right? I'll rephrase. I don't like complicated stuff. I don't think this is overcomplicated. I mean, it makes perfect sense. I mean, the math is very, very easy. And essentially it just meant as soon as he got to 3, that's when he got psionic back. I mean, it's no big deal. So I think it works. Visually, I think it's magnificent. This purple, I don't know what is so appealing about this purple, but it just seems to work so well. And it just it seems to sort of evoke psionics. It's quite fascinating. You could have quite easily, I mean, he's a gorilla, right? So you could have quite easily, he's a big black gorilla. You could have quite easily have used black and grey and stuff for his colour scheme. But he didn't, right? He used, there's a bit of grey and black in, you know, this sort of stuff, which is great. But it's the fact that he's psionic and intelligent is what makes him such a threat, right? So that's why I worked really hard to stop the psionic business from happening, because I'd say it's probably 60-40 that his psionic stuff is what really does the most work. So I tried to keep him down as much as absolutely possible. I didn't even need under surveillance in the end, but I was just worried what would happen if he started just mind stomping me. So visually amazing, thematically awesome. That's what Grodd does. What does part 3 do? I'm very interested in what part 3 does. Get a soldier minion, and all these minions get stuff as well. Yeah, each minion gains insight 1. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so visually brilliant, thematically great. I like the Go Bananas modular. It's very cool. MVP for the villain, at the very least, was Dr. Psycho. What a bastard! Thank God I didn't let Grodd have the Sonic trait, because he would have teamworked on me every time Grodd activates. He activates, and well, at least that's the current ruling. The ruling for teamwork is actually changing a little bit, but still, that's the ruling. He smacked me down. He hit me for 8 at 5, and then 3 the next time. Like, goddamn. So really enjoyed it. Happy I played it. Next up, it's back to the queue. I actually don't have the queue with me. I don't know what's next on the queue, but I'm sure it'll be great, whatever it is. Thank you very much again for watching. If you're in Australia, I hope you're keeping cool. But wherever you are, look after yourselves, look after each other. That's all I ask. Just keep yourselves safe. Actually, I'm going to ask one more thing. Like, subscribe, and comment. I'm sorry, it just seems to be the standard YouTube thing. So if we could do that, that'd be good. But as always, look after yourselves. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.